reported to the director. I'm sorry, I can't think of her name. What's her Wendy? That my phone was stolen. And I'm trying to devise a paper trail of how I've had these petty thefts in environments that I'm living in, because I have you guys know that I have strange experiences. So I wanted to be able. Is she able to pull the camera footage? I asked her about it, and they said that they couldn't pull the camera footage to see who took my phone. Well, the reason being is because it was a critical point when they had put that case on me that I told you guys about in corruption, and that phone was vital for me to be able to record my calls. And I know I put the phone on, left it on the bed charging, and it disappeared.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I tell you what, Kiana, I had been off all last week, and I just got back today, and Wendy's not in yet, so I've not had a chance to talk to her. Uh, but let's see, I think it's
how far can you go back to review the camera footage?
I think it's just what is it every 20? How does it change every? I don't know. She's the only one that handles that
I'm
part
not
of it.
quite certain on why she distracted me and then would rearrange the conversation to deflect on the fact that my phone came up missing. She also said that people slandered me and said I was recording. And I told you, remember I told you that my abuser said he was going to get me put out of that location?
Right, right.
Right. So I told you up front that he said that he was in controlling you guys and he was going to have me put out of that location. Then Wendy said that someone lied. Did you see me cut my phone off all the time? You remember I kept cutting my phone off?
Right.
Yes. So why would I, if I didn't want my phone on, why would I record someone at the location? That didn't make sense
No,
because I wouldn't talk to people.
I'm sure that if she told you that there's a possible way, and like I said, I honestly do not know because technology and I just don't click. But it's
Oh, I'm
working
just
for
trying to
her.
derive a paper trail that someone is allowed to do things that they shouldn't. Because now I've been in my own place with nobody else and things came up missing that were vital.
Right.
And I don't think anyone should be able to just drop someone off or have someone rob someone blind repeatedly over and over and call a domestic violence organization and tell them to be conspirators in abuse. I think it's sick. But the problem of it
Yeah.
is not enough people feel the same kind of way I do. The problem of it is so many parties repeatedly want to conspire. And if I'm first, before there's a change, I'm going to have to find some people that think it's problematic for a psycho to run all these locations I live in.
And I'm sure that if that's something that can be used and can be retrieved, I'm sure that she'll do anything to try to help.
Well, and when I was
Avoid.
there, she wanted to focus on someone slandering me, saying I recorded them when my abuser was mad and I didn't. Is someone having another conversation? Because this is a form of the psychological abuse that I endured there.
So she won't be in until
I'm not quite
Rhonda won't
certain
be
of
in.
what's happening now because this is how I was mistreated. Well, I would go places and then someone would be enlisted to ride and then they'd exclude me from being involvement, knowing that nobody would believe it. So I'm not quite certain on why so many people like to play these mind games. Is her conversation more important than this conversation with me?
No, I'm sure that, like I said,
I'm
whatever
not
she
quite
told
certain
you
of
that
what's
she
going on in the
can.
background. I'm just questioning it because that was what I experienced there.
Mhm.
I think that's a form of
Yeah.
deflecting and distracting and minimizing someone's value and story.
Right.
I believe it's psychological abuse. So, is there a particular reason why I'm trying to get clarity on why I had a theft there and people wouldn't review the camera footage, and why repeatedly when people get trapped in binds to be, you
No.
know, abide by the law or getting trapped in things, someone deflects and distracts? If you're on a call
I'm
and this is a
sure.
crisis center, how can she interrupt you talking to someone on the phone and this is a crisis center line?
No,
Who
I'm
is that?
sure,
First off,
Kiana,
who
that if
is
it's
that that
something,
couldn't wait?
I have no idea. I really don't
You
know.
don't know who that is in the background talking to you?
Nobody. I'm here by myself.
Oh, well, what does that noise say? It sounds like someone's talking and you're being distracted.
It's me working on the computer, cleaning the keys on the computer. No, I'm here by myself. I'm here by myself in the front office. And like I said, Wendy's not in yet. She's not going to be in. I just saw her schedule book. She won't be in until tomorrow. She's off today.
Okay, well, I have it at multiple different locations and nobody will review the camera footage, even in my own apartment. And I'm just trying to prove that some of these environments are letting someone remain out of control. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Yeah, petty thefts at the bridge. They won't answer the phone. A new blanket, laptop. They've stolen everything I had 2 or 3 times. Austin Street did it like 4 times, and I said I'm calling the police. Everything, all my clothes that I had built up, because I did not want to look homeless, and I didn't. But they kept robbing me, and it just was a repeated pattern. I just said, forget it. I can't look nice.